Welcome to an in-depth exploration of Nigeria, a nation often called the Giant of Africa. This title is well-earned, not just for its immense size and population, but for the sheer scale of its culture, history, and global influence. The Nigerian people are known worldwide for their resilience, entrepreneurial spirit, and vibrant energy. In this audiobook, we will delve beyond the headlines to uncover 10 truly fun and fascinating facts that illuminate the heart and soul of this dynamic country. From ancient kingdoms and linguistic marvels to economic power and culinary battles, prepare to be captivated by the story of Nigeria and its incredible people. Nigeria is a land of profound cultural diversity, shaped by hundreds of ethnic groups. However, four stand out as the most prominent. The Hausa, predominantly found in the northern regions, known for their strong Islamic traditions and historical emirates. The Igbo, concentrated in the southeast, celebrated for their republican, entrepreneurial spirit and democratic traditions. The Yoruba, inhabiting the southwest, famous for their sophisticated pre-colonial city-states like Oyo and Ife, and their rich artistic heritage. And the Edo people, who are the custodians of the ancient Benin Kingdom, renowned for its spectacular bronze sculptures. This complex cultural landscape is the foundation of the Nigerian identity. Imagine a country where you could learn a new language every week for 10 years and still not know them all. Nigeria is a linguistic powerhouse, boasting over 500 indigenous languages. This incredible diversity makes it one of the most linguistically varied nations on Earth. While English serves as the official language for government and business, the major native languages, Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo, are spoken by tens of millions. Crucially, there is also Nigerian Pidgin, an English-based Creole that acts as a vital lingua franca, bridging the communication gap between different ethnic groups and serving as a common, informal language across the entire country. The modern political entity known as Nigeria has its roots in a pivotal colonial decision. In 1914, the British administration under Governor-General Frederick Lugard formally merged the Northern Nigeria Protectorate and the Southern Nigeria Protectorate. This act of amalgamation created the single geographical unit we know today. While this union was driven by administrative and economic convenience for the British, it set the stage for the eventual birth of an independent nation on October 1, 1960. Understanding the 1914 amalgamation is key to understanding the political and social dynamics that continue to shape Nigeria today. Long before the British established their colonial rule, the Nigerian coast was a point of contact for European powers. The first to arrive were the Portuguese in the 15th century. In 1472, the explorer Lancarote de Freitas sailed down the Niger River, initiating trade relations. This early interaction left a lasting, though subtle, legacy. For instance, some Portuguese words found their way into local languages, and certain culinary traditions in the South have faint Portuguese influences. This historical connection highlights that Nigeria was a global trading partner centuries before the colonial era. Nigerians are globally recognized for their impeccable and vibrant sense of style. At the heart of this fashion is the Ankara fabric, often mistakenly called African print. This brightly colored, wax-printed cotton is a cultural phenomenon, historically used for traditional garments like the iro, wrapper, and buba, blouse. Ankara has transcended tradition to become a high fashion statement. Nigerian designers have taken this fabric to international runways, using it to create modern blazers, gowns, and accessories, showcasing a bold, confident, and unapologetically Nigerian aesthetic that has influenced global fashion trends. If there is one thing that unites every Nigerian, it is the intense, almost religious, passion for football or soccer. The national team, the Super Eagles, is a source of immense national pride. Their achievements are legendary, including multiple victories in the FIFA U17 World Cup, making Nigeria one of the most successful nations at that level. The crowning glory, however, remains the 1996 Atlanta Olympic Games, where the Nigerian team famously won the gold medal, defeating football giants like Brazil and Argentina. This victory was a moment of profound national unity and celebration that is still revered today. While Nigeria's democratic journey has faced challenges, the country has a surprisingly long history of formal political participation. The very first general election in Nigeria was held on September 20th, 1923, decades before independence. This election, though limited in scope under colonial rule, demonstrated an early and enduring desire for self-governance and political representation. The establishment of a bicameral National Assembly, consisting of the House of Representatives and the Senate, mirrors systems like that of the United States, reflecting a deep-seated commitment to a republican form of government. Nigeria is not just a cultural giant, it is an economic powerhouse. It holds the distinction of having the largest economy in Africa, with a gross domestic product, GDP, that consistently outpaces its continental rivals. While oil revenue has historically been a major contributor, the country's growth is increasingly diversified, driven by a massive, youthful, and highly entrepreneurial population. Sectors like technology, entertainment, Nollywood, and finance are rapidly expanding, cementing Nigeria's role as a critical player in the global economy and a hub for innovation and investment in West Africa. No discussion of Nigeria is complete without mentioning the legendary jollof rice. This dish is more than just food. It is a source of national pride and the subject of the famous jollof wars with neighboring West African countries. Nigerian jollof is a rich, spicy, and flavorful rice dish cooked in a single pot with a tomato and pepper base, often infused with meat, spices, and herbs. It is the centerpiece of every major celebration, from weddings to holidays, and the ability to cook a perfect, smoky jollof is a point of honor for any Nigerian cook. Beyond jollof, Nigerian cuisine is a rich tapestry of regional specialties. The country's diverse ethnic groups each contribute their own unique flavors and techniques. For example, the Yoruba are famous for Eva Riro, a delicious bean porridge, and Ila Alasipo, okra soup. In the East, you find staples like egusi soup, made from melon seeds, and ogbono soup. These soups and stews, often served with starchy sides like fufu or EBA, showcase the use of local ingredients, palm oil, and a generous hand with spices, creating a truly unforgettable and diverse culinary experience. The Nigerian people are a force of nature, a vibrant, diverse, and globally influential community. From the intricate patterns of Ankara to the unifying roar of a football stadium, and from the complex history of amalgamation to the simple, satisfying spice of jollof rice, these 10 facts only scratch the surface of what makes Nigeria so remarkable. Their history is long, their culture is deep, and their future is bright. The Nigerian spirit, marked by hard work, creativity, and an infectious optimism, continues to shape the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey to celebrate the giant of Africa. We hope you feel inspired to learn even more about the incredible Nigerian people.